Now, last week, I ran a test campaign. I put $300 into TikTok ads. I'm like, let's see what happens. My findings are that the cost per thousand users, extremely low. My cost per click was below 8 cents, which is very, very cheap. And I was running a business to business campaign, which is not really typical of what you'd think on TikTok.
At least you would think, right? Because again, I still think there's a lot of potential advertisers who don't want to touch TikTok because they have this wrong reputation of it. It's like, oh, it's just for the 16-year-old girl who wants to do lip sync dances and all that. And it's like, when you actually look at the data behind it, the user base is growing and higher than ever.
And also, it's going to grow in ratio too. Like there are older demographics on TikTok, and there are also like almost business niche channels on TikTok giving business advice, and it's really cool. It's like very cool, but there's still that market there, and people don't really take that seriously.
Yeah, I still think for most people, they're still at ground zero in the sense of, okay, let's start being a creator and not a consumer. Let's start posting consistently before we start running ads on this stuff. Because with, again, how TikTok is, I think, really gaining a lot of its creators is the idea of, okay, I can blow up without going the regular route of like the hashtag world, the automation of unfollow, follow. TikTok is going to promote me if I make good stuff.
Right.
If you're consistent and you're putting out good content, you're going to grow. It just will happen.
And then on the flip side, if you wanted that push, that reach, the ads platform on TikTok is so cheap.
Yeah.
And with such crazy reach, that $300 reached over 160,000 people.
Yeah.
Like on Facebook, that wouldn't happen at this point.
Yeah.
My Facebook CPMs are much, much, much higher, multiples higher. And it's making me really consider, I feel like Facebook is very, very competitive right now.
Yeah.
A lot of things happening. Their battle with Apple and that whole iOS update. Are you familiar with the iOS update? So the iOS update with Apple essentially made it so Apple are removing cookies out of their browser, out of their Facebook experience. And it's making it so it's very difficult for these platforms to now track your behavior.
For privacy reasons?
That is for privacy reasons.
That's surprising.